Hi, my name is Ari, and first things first, welcome. And I'm going to talk about my interest in makeup and my journey with makeup, how I'm got to be where I am now with my makeup, and just give a little background information. First things first, I want to give credit to my best friend Portia. If it wasn't for Portia, I would not be here where I am today if it wasn't for her. When I first started doing makeup, I was in middle school. I was using just mascara for my eyes and like a one color eyeshadow, and then I would do like lip gloss or lipstick. And moving on to high school, this is when Portia kind of helped me get into more of like playing around with eyeshadows particularly, and doing highlighting and contouring and all that type of fun stuff. So I would also watch beauty gurus on YouTube. We don't stan him now, but I would watch Jeffree Star and other beauty gurus and that were popular at the time, and I would just kind of watch like how they do their makeup, what products they use. Most of the time they would endorse their own brands, but I personally think most of us want to save money in terms of makeup, because makeup can be pretty expensive depending on what product you buy, and especially expanding your collection in terms of makeup. And I think it's best as a beginner, it's okay to indulge into like the drugstore type makeup, especially it saves you money, and it's also going to give you the same feedback. Also, like in high school, what I would do with my makeup, I would try to get up early in the morning to match my eyeshadow colors to my outfit. So say like, for example, I'm wearing this today and the color scheme on this shirt is blue, white, and yellow. College, I try to keep going with that, with the whole eyeshadow thing and doing somewhat a full face of makeup, but I kind of eased off of it after COVID. I don't do makeup as much because I also learned the importance of skincare as well, because it's really important to take care of your skin and also finding products that work with your skin type. Whether you have oily skin, dry skin, combination skin, acne prone skin, you want to find products that won't irritate your skin, especially if you have sensitivities. You need to look at the ingredients in these products, because sometimes some products can give you allergic reactions or they can dye your skin. I'm gonna show you my setup, my vanity, what I figure I would take you guys with me to, I think either Target or Ulta today. I'm still deciding where I want to go with this, and just kind of like recommend products for beginners. I also have an Instagram page, so if you want to give that a follow, if you are someone who's really interested in makeup, I will put it in the description box and link it. So yeah, let's get this started.
So I'm here at Walmart, and I didn't get to go to Target or Ulta the other day, so I'm just gonna show you guys this section of Walmart where you can find affordable starter makeup, like palettes, mascara, and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So as I'm pointing out here, I'm pointing out the different prices. I try to go at least under $10 for some of these products. I know we can't get any cheaper than about $6 to $7 for foundation and powders, but I was also just kind of showing beauty blenders, brushes, and different palettes like blushes, contour, highlight, eyeshadow, mascaras, and primers, and all that kind of stuff, and just different brands like Maybelline, NYX, ELF, Wet n Wild. I definitely highly recommend ELF as a great budget-friendly makeup. They have tons of varieties, same as Wet n Wild too. That's why they're like, I think they're supposed to be next to each other, because they are super budget-friendly, and I definitely recommend. Also, before buying your makeup products, check the back side of these products, because you want to look for that little bunny logo that will indicate that the brand is cruelty free and also vegan friendly as well. Alright, so this is just a little tour of my vanity, just kind of starting off from the top section to the bottom section. So basically, I pretty much have everything that you could probably think of in terms of makeup. I definitely would say my collection has expanded. There was at one point where I had to throw out tons of makeup because my collection got too big before getting the vanity I have now. And again, my best friend Portia helped me out organizing my vanity and throwing out tons of old makeup, and it's honestly kind of sad to see that. So I would definitely say, as a beginner, please start small and use products that you definitely will use up before buying new items.
Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and start my makeup. And first things first, I am gonna go on my Pinterest and look up some eyeshadow looks that will somewhat match what I'm wearing right now. I am gonna turn on my vanity light strip that I bought on Amazon and stuck it onto my vanity. So let's go ahead and get started. So before getting started, I wetted my beauty blenders since they are basically like sponges and you're supposed to wet them and squeeze out the water before use. So the first thing I put on was my Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. This is supposed to help refine my pores. So after applying the serum, I went ahead and used my Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser by Maybelline, and this is supposed to help smooth out the visible pores on my face. So now I'm taking my Color Correct and Fix Primer by Revolution. Basically, the color corrector is in the shade green. It's supposed to help cancel out the redness in my face. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer palette, which comes in shades of neutral brown shades and a green shade. And the green shade I'm going to use out to cancel any red acne spots around my face. Then I'm going to take my Born to Glow NYX Natural Radiant Foundation and just apply that all over my face, blend it from the forehead all the way to the neck. And I know it looks like I'm a little bit orange, but I promise it did not look orange in person. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Lasting Fix Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Banana. And after setting that in my face, I'm using my Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. I am the shade 3.5. And I'm just coloring in my eyebrows. The spoolie, I'm just using that to blend out the color of my eyebrows. Now I'm going back to my e.l.f. concealer with those neutral brown shades and just highlighting and defining my brows just to clean them up a little bit. Then to set them in, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. That was a free gift for my Ulta Beauty purchase. And now I'm just going to set in my brows with my Gimme Brow. Now I'm going to use my I Love Revolution baking powder, which is scented like peaches. And basically the baking powder is going to help set in that part of my face and also help catch fallout with my eyeshadow, which eventually I would take a brush and wipe away this setting powder, baking powder, and which will also help swipe away the eyeshadow fallout. And now I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, which is going to help prime my eyes before adding on my eyeshadow, which I will also be using this sheer loose powder, which I believe is kind of like a translucent setting powder as well, on top of that putty primer as well. And now I'm going to take my
Mini Controversy Shane Dawson / Jeffree Star palette using the shades Cry on My Couch and Diet Root Beer, and I'm mixing those two shades together to create like a nice neutral light brown shade on top of my lids before adding on the yellow, which I'm using the yellow shade from my NYX Ultimate Shadow palette. And for all these eyeshadows, I'm using like small blending brushes. They come in different head sizes, and now I'm just taking like an angled eyeliner brush to go under the water lines near my eyelashes. Now I'm going to take a flathead brush and use my Dewy Coconut Setting Mist to wet the brush so that way it can pick up the white color shimmer eyeshadow to make it more brighter and enhance it better, and pat dry the brush not to leave it super wet. And I took a small pencil head brush to blend in the white into the yellow by adding a little bit more yellow, and the white shade I added to the inner corner and stopped at the middle of the eye. Now I'm just wiping away the baking powder, which had all that fallout of the yellow eyeshadow. And then I just took my CoverGirl Clean Fresh pressed powder to just kind of add a little bit more color into the face, along with my Betty Boop blush, which I got the Betty Boop blush palette from a Etsy subscription, which I also could recommend for makeup beginners as well if you want to have products shipped to your door at a decent rated price. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Sun Dip Kit, which has 4 highlighting shades, and I'm using a fan brush for the shade Summer, and I'm highlighting my cheekbones, my bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, and using a smaller head brush for my cupid's bow and the inner corner of my eyes and along the brow bone. Now I'm using my Ulta Beauty Wannabe Free makeup setting spray and fanning my face to dry, and my Better Than Sex mascara. Now I'm going to take my EOS lip balm to hydrate my lips before adding on my lifter gloss from Maybelline in the shade Stone. This concludes the finished look. I'm going to take some photos and post them on my makeup Instagram page, and that link will be in the description below. And thanks for watching. Bye!